Big and warm welcome to the Grand West Ice Rink for this final game in the series of matches we've seen as part of the IIHF's Ice Hockey World Championship. Division 3B matches we've seen literally since last Sunday all the way through today, Friday. Of course, we're a couple of minutes away from the start of the crunch game, and I mean crunch game. I'm not just using a euphemism. It's South Africa against Thailand for all the money. Oh, well, there's no money really, but I mean just for all the glory. There's certainly massive stakes at play here. So you're going, well, South Africa won all their games. Thailand, we know, have lost that one game against South Africa. Surely there's nothing to play for. No. In fact, if Thailand come away with the win, it makes things very interesting. Thailand have got to win by 4 goals or more to claim the win out of this tournament today. Of course, South Africa win, or it's a drawn result, then that is the end of it. In fact, if it's drawn result, we'll go to overtime. But I mean, the fact is that South Africa will have won the tournament. So it's still up for grabs. Thailand will sit in that change room now. They may not be sitting. They may be standing and pacing around nervously. But they will be in that change room knowing that they are not coming out here just to put on an exhibition for the crowd, which is growing with every passing minute. And it's certainly going to be my privilege to be able to bring this game to you live from Grand West. My name's Jeremy Harris. I sit alongside Nadine Sheffield, who knows her way around an ice hockey rink. She, of course, representing her country several times over many years, and a seasoned official as well. Nadine, this is a one that we're all playing for.
Definitely. I'm super excited to see these two teams play tonight. I think it's going to be very, very tight. I think it's going to be a very physical game.
Yep.
It's not going to be one where they're just going to use, their normal tactics like you saw with Bosnia and Thailand last night. It was very calm in some respects. South Africa are going to come out hitting. I think the Thailand guys are going to come out hitting. They're going to want to do everything they can to get that puck on their stick and make sure that they get those goals tonight. The shots are going to come fast, accurate, as many as they possibly can. I'm super excited. It's going to be
very
intense.
exciting. And they are key players, strong. Look, I mean, both squads are very accomplished, but they are those game breakers on both sides. And I mean, one thing that we spoke about yesterday was the performance of the goalies. I've got to tell you that those two gentlemen tonight will have a big role to play. Benjamin David Kleinerchai in jersey number 20 for Thailand. He has been superb with a capital S all the way through this tournament. I'm not expecting any dropping of the standard that he has set. So that's going to be one end. It's going to be like getting through the proverbial wall that we've been talking about the last few games. Ryan Boyd from South Africa has made that number 1 jersey his and his own. He is going to make sure that he keeps that goal behind him absolutely unbothered, nothing to cross past him, and that is going to be his objective. Those are the two, for me, crucial men on either side of the ice. Of course, in between them, you have got some of the biggest, most physical, most skillful, most precise ice hockey players on the continent right here in Cape Town today. It's a beautiful day outside. It's nice and warm. It's like 28 degrees Celsius.
Day.
Beautiful day. Inside here, it is going to be even hotter as we get ourselves ready to welcome the referees out onto the ice.
Yeah, we've got the officials coming on, and for the referee we have Martin Jobagi from Slovakia. Linespersons we have Ahmed Al-Farsi from the UAE, and we have Martin Boyadaji from Bulgaria. The stands are filling up nicely. I believe it's a completely packed house tonight. All tickets have been sold out long ago.
Yeah, no, it's a sellout. There's no space for anybody. Please, if you are coming out to Grand West, stick your nose up against the glass windows at the entrance, because they're not going to let you in. South Africa just absolutely gagging to get out onto the ice, and there they go. The South Africans led by number 1, Ryan Boyd. He, as I said, will have a massive role to play.
Hear the crowd already. Lots of supporters here for South Africa. We've got a lot of supporters as well for the Thailand team. And online, guys, I'm happy to see so many people already joining us, and all your shout-outs. Keep them coming, guys. They are definitely there. The people are seeing them, and when we can, we'll get your shout-outs to you. The two teams now lining up to greet each other, and it's going to be underway very soon, about a minute and a half.
Got to tell you, the last time these two teams met, it was it a 6-2 win for South Africa? I almost think it was, but very physical. And really, it was no holds barred. Nobody was standing back for anybody. There was quite a bit of needle in that particular game. I'm expecting to see much of the same tonight. The one thing that I've been impressed about from the Thailand players is their precise passing. They are able to find each other almost without even knowing that they're there. They pass without looking, but yet they find themselves, they find their players. Very precise and surprising more physical than I thought. Did I say 6-2? I mean 5-2. 5-2 was the result on the win for South Africa the last time they played earlier in the week. And of course, South Africa, the home team, will have lots of support for them. That may very well make the difference, but they themselves have come away with 3 wins from 3 outings this week as well.
It's going to be a tough one, but it's going to be a good one. And both teams with their war cries ready to go. The first lines are up. You know, we have 2 good hockey teams here. Both got good passing, good skating skills, good gameplay. We're just going to see how the tactics have changed, if they've changed at all from either side, and how they're going to compensate for what's been happening in the previous game. So we're about to start, waiting just for the referee to come and drop the puck. Who's going to win it? The face-off, that is. Who do you think, Jeremy?
It's going to be a South African face-off win.
Okay.
Carlse is a face-off king.
He is.
Very quick hands for Luke Carlse. I've got to tell you, let's see if I'm right. Oh, and it's a game. I tell you what, the one thing as well that we've seen is Thailand coming away with a lot of face-off wins. Carlse will not be happy with that one. He has perfected that art, but tonight he starts poorly as Thailand come away with possession. Immediately on the attack, but South Africa close it down.
Oh, big one from behind there.
Carlse talking about not feeling so good. He's not going to feel good about the fact that he just got absolutely thumped from behind, but so be it. Okay,
so the referee has just called that a hand pass, because also when you are in the neutral zone, you can grab the puck and you have to drop it down immediately. You can't bat it forward, so you can gain an advantage.
He did seem to direct the...
Yeah, so if it goes down directly, that's fine.
And it's 2 for 2 in face-offs for Thailand.
Nice long pass, got a touch on it, so no icing. Battling it out there with the speed, the two Pakati and number 7.
There we go, South Africa sneak it away, but straight back to Thailand, who come back with it.
Papan, that tall number 4 from Thailand, he's got an immediately strong hit shot, that one. So nice to see, and it's accurate. I don't think I've seen him miss the goals when he's shot at it. Long pass.
Oh, what a great pass.
Off the
down
boards.
the boards. In comes Van Doesburg.
Losing his feet a bit.
But it's Thailand who weathered that initial storm, but it's South Africa with the shot.
Quick shot there from Samai, hey? Let's see.
Nice save there from Kleine Chai. Still South Africa asking questions.
Intensity's up. Samai again in the corner.
Samai is such a physical presence, you know. He will not be
6'4",
denied.
it's not surprising.
He's going to make sure you know he's there. His shadow is even enormous. Oh, a bit of a deflection hitting the wrong way off the Thailand player, but well done and well dealt with by Benjamin Kleine Chai for Thailand.
He's keeping that one tight tonight. He does a 1 rebound. Wow. Face off in the zone for the Thailand team. So we have Alex Obery for South Africa taking this one. Can he win it back? Get a quick shot. And it goes forward. Thailand come away with it.
That's 3 wins and 3 face-offs so far for Thailand.
Quick shot
Comes
there
around
towards Boyd.
The back of the goals for South Africa.
Thailand quick on the puck, putting the pressure on in every way.
Still Thailand, they've got a shot opening, but
still an option.
It's that final touch that is just not going for Thailand.
Yeah, and managing to keep control of it. Getting a quick pass off and a quick shot.
Great save there by Boyd. That one into almost the crowds, but there we go. As Thailand have managed to find the puck, and then of course stolen by South Africa, who come up the ice.
Icing call. No change for South African team.
That was unlucky. Reinhard Vetter was sort of held back, or he couldn't get through.
I don't think he was. I think they had a bit of a collision, so he couldn't get his stick down and get touch on that. So.
And he lost his momentum. Anyway, it's a face-off deep in the South African section of the ice. Again.
Thailand winning it again.
Again.
Their face-offs are good. And a beautiful shot again by number 4 on target. He has got the most accurate slap shot I've seen in this tournament, I think.
Yeah. You've got to save his shot, otherwise it's going in. And that is exactly what Ryan Boyd did.
Exactly.
Some good ice hockey right there.
Carlson wins it back.
There we go.
Pakati looking to see who's open. Samai on the boards, just dumping it back off, but Thailand pick it up.
Thailand regrouping.
South Africa with 3 men up for pressure. Doesn't quite get across to their high man.
Opening now for Thailand as they come down the ice, and in comes the shot.
And a goal! That's
it's a goal
from Thailand. Nataste Patikulaste. I swear that's hopefully how I say it, but I apologize. But well done, dude. That is such a good goal. I'm not sure who got that pass, but we'll find out soon enough.
He'd saved it initially. The first shot, he'd managed to get something to it, did Boyd, but the follow-up and into the back of the net, and it's Thailand 4 minutes in. 3.5 minutes in, and they've got that early lead.
And it was assisted by number 4, Papan, who has that amazing shot. He gave the pass and it went in.
Okay, let's see the response. We spoke about this yesterday when it was Bosnia who went behind to see what their response was. Now turn to see how the South Africans respond as well. Offside call.
I think they can respond, but let's hope they can. Yeah, I'm just like, that's so cool, but can they come back in the next few seconds, or are they going to take
Here
time?
we go, South Africa with a face-off win.
Surf dumping it down. South Africa trying to keep it in. Compton manages to get his stick on it and dump it down. We have Van Duisburg putting
Thailand,
pressure.
Composed, and here they come up the ice. In comes the shot. It's a rebound and another chance there for Thailand not to be, though. Stolen back by South Africa.
2 good rebounds there and managed to keep it out. Van Duisburg putting that pressure on hard down there while his team gets some fresh legs out. Thailand also changing up their forward line. Carlson now down low. Valadas. Thailand coming up the ice.
At will coming up the ice.
They want a security goal.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, they do. They want to make sure they've got a bit of a buffer. 1-0 is nothing at the moment in real terms. Anything can happen, as we've seen in the past from South Africa. And here they come now. Shot from Carlson.
Great
Deflected.
save. Number 9 got on his knee, put his body on the line, made sure it wasn't going through him.
Still South Africa. Skipper, and in comes the
Big
shot,
hit
body
there.
check. And Carlson just all of a sudden got a whole big face of ice.
And it just gets out. Great calling, great clearing by the Thailand team. How do you not twist your words? I just can't not do that. Years of practice, I guess. That's why you're the pro and I'm not. I'm the amateur here.
There we go, another face-off. Will it be South Africa or will it be Thailand? It's crucial. It's deep inside the Thailand portion of the ice. Good win there from Thailand, but it's South Africa who come away with it. Aubrey straight into a Thailand player.
So if you've just joined us now, with these teams playing, it is a gold medal game, and for Thailand to take gold, they have to beat South Africa.
Up the ice, and he just misses. He just misses the South African.
Oh, just almost an open net. Unlucky. So yeah, as I was saying, they have to win with a 4-goal difference in order to beat South Africa and take gold. Otherwise, any other result, South Africa will win. Big
all to play for here,
battle
absolutely,
in the corner
and
there.
The teams know it. And a win for Thailand is not enough. They've got to win by 4 clear goals, or
that's it. 4 or more,
or not win.
So yeah, these two teams are going to tough it out the whole way through.
Nice little offload there behind the back, and there we go. That's the skipper. South Africa come away with it. In comes the shot.
Also wide.
Tell you what, trying to try looking for where that went, but still managed to get the save in. Here come the South Africans now. In comes the shot.
Quick shot rebound. It's still
my
loose.
word. That's fair enough, guys. All good and well.
Yo, the excitement.
I don't think Klanachai had control of that. He certainly didn't even have his hand on it.
But and he lost his stick as well, I think.
But he is frantic. He's going to make sure he keeps a clean sheet.
Carlson back at the face-off.
Massive intensity. The South Africans will not have enjoyed going behind so early on in the game. They want to get back straight away.
They need to. Mark
South Africa,
Gio with the shot.
Oh, just off to the side of the goals, off to the right. South Africa applying all of the pressure at the moment.
Oh, and no one there.
Bit of a wayward pass, but South Africa come back with it.
Fave looking up the pass.
Fave off to the skipper.
Good defense work there by the 15.
Was to get the skipper in, and here we go. And it's saved by Klanachai.
And they're having a bit of fussy
This
cuffs
guy
there.
is very, very good. Very tough to beat. We called him the wall early on in the week, and he's showing us exactly why.
Woo. That was Surf with a big hit to the Thailand number 23. Gio with the puck right now, looking for his forwards. Slowing it down, and they're going to set it up for their breakout. Thailand not giving them the room though.
No.
Putting that pressure on, making sure that they fumble. Come on, South Africa, get your team together and get that wave that you always see with their breakout. It's like a wall of South Africans as they come up. It's a very interesting breakout tactic that I like to see. It's new for me. But Thailand are definitely putting that pressure on. They are not letting them come out.
And they're good at that. They're in your face all the time. It's a very physical, exhausting brand of ice hockey, but they play it well. They know exactly what their strengths are. Pressure, 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 and they get you to cough up the possession.
Yeah, and their poke checks, accurate. Always managing to get possession.
Here we go. South Africa come away with it. Lovely bit of stick work there, but once again stolen by Thailand. Here we go. It's South Africa who steal it back and now looking for the offload. Down the ice. Beautiful hands.
Clates, can he get a pass? Quick pass through the slot.
Oh,
no
just
one
across
there.
the goal.
If they had a back door, they could have capitalized, but unfortunately no one was there rushing the net yet.
Looking for it. Fenter's got it.
Fenter up to Clates. Clates back to Fenter. Fenter back down to Clates. Clates dumping it down.
Looking for some support.
Van Duisburg off the
Duisburg
side.
also now. Stolen from Thailand. Here they go. Calls for it. Up the ice. Breakaway. This is when they're dangerous. In comes the offload. No. Interference. Now it's interesting. It's 2-on-2. It's South Africa with Clates. He's got it. In comes the shot. Saved there by Kleinachai.
Good clearance
the
by the
ice.
defenseman.
Brilliant bit of ice hockey.
Mahmoud Pakati. Pakati looking for the handoff. Pulls it back, slows it down, gets his team to regroup. Mahmoud going down low for Laras, and here's the wave.
Hate when they do that pass across the goal face. Nonetheless, here we come.
Fenter.
South Africa. Looking for it. Lots of screaming from the crowd.
Very much.
And from me.
Pakati with a shot on the ice. And it's up and out of bounds.
That's one has rebounded 4 neighborhoods away. It is massive, guys. We have got a gold medal match on our hands right here.
11 minutes left. Just over 11 minutes left in the period.
Another win there for South Africa in the face of deflected off the Thailand player. Opportunity there for South Africa, gone a begging, but it's South Africa who come away with it.
Gio to Carlson.
Kleinachai just watches it go behind.
I'm just smiling at Samai. He's such a presence, as you say. He just makes you watch him.
Yeah, he's got a presence about him, and I suppose that is what makes him a leader of men. Up the middle, finds his player, the other Thai players, and here we go. South Africa though sneak it away, and now to build from here.
Convey to Gio trying to get it through, and we've got Aubrey with the puck.
Oh, lovely to watch Aubrey, lovely skating. Oh, just loses control.
Number 4 getting that pressure on him again. We got Fenter down low.
Surf waiting. He's so
come on,
open.
Holding, ref. You can see he's holding. Come on. He wrapped his whole arm around the kid.
Nicely done there by Fave.
Fave managing to keep it in without it going offside.
Fresh legs now for Thailand. They're going to have to regroup, but they're under pressure behind their goal.
Vivia keeping that pressure on them to fumble, but number 11
nice
getting
pass
through the zone to pick it up.
Still Thailand in their very fancy blue kit for tonight. But it's South Africa who come away with it, looking for the opening. Still South Africa up the boards.
And it's offside if they go.
Now, Thailand have it. Precise passing off the skate. Very nicely done. Here we go. This is interesting.
Van Duisburg and Compton up high.
Van Duisburg just stolen off his stick virtually. Here's a chance for Thailand. And in comes the shot.
It's
a goal. It's a goal for Thailand. 2-0 they lead. What a shot. Straight through the legs of Ryan Boyd as that one goes in.
Hannah Ruju Shootout, number 14 from Thailand, with a beautiful 5-hole shot on Ryan Boyd. Unfortunately, just not getting his stick on it. Wow. 2-0. South Africa have really got to come back now if they want to keep that gold in their way. They've got to get those little points just to keep the goals below 4. But hopefully they can come back with a win. But Thailand are definitely proving to be dominant in this one tonight.
Look, I'll remind you that when South Africa played Thailand earlier in the week, they went down 2-0.
True.
And they won 5-2.
They came back with 5 quick ones.
So this scoreline will be, and the way that this game is playing itself out, will feel very familiar to both teams.
Agreed. It's almost like a replay.
A really good start again from Thailand.
All right, just giving you those quick goals and assists there.
And another goal! Another goal for Thailand. A bad defensive error there from, I think it was Mahmoud, who dropped it basically onto the stick of the Thailand player. And next thing, it was 3-0. Now this doesn't feel anything like the other game.
No, other way around. Oh my word, okay.
A very nervous start from South Africa.
I just want to get those goals and assists out the way there. So number 14, Hanaruju, scored that goal and assisted by number 21, Jan-Mikael Isaacson, and number 9, Poon Harchain Pugul. So that was for the last, the goal before. That was number 3, and no, that was number 2, eh? And this is number 3 coming up.
Here we go, South Africa chasing hard now. Thailand.
They are on the move. Third goal scored by number 18.
In comes the shot. South Africa away with it. Here he goes. It's the skipper. He's going to want to make an impression.
Unassisted. The crowd are going absolutely wild.
And South Africa with the shot. Saved there by Kleinachai. Wow, solid defense. Looked like really heavy traffic, but just kept himself focused and in the moment was able to deal with the threat.
Yo, excitement so early.
I tell you, 3-0 was not the scoreline I thought we would have off 12 minutes, but it is in a really good start from South Africa. Goosebumps here from Nadine Sheffield next to me.
It's crazy.
This is proper gold medal ice hockey match in action right here. Good turn there from South Africa as they come away with possession.
It's going to get a penalty for slashing or tripping.
A little bit of time for Cam Burrell. He's going to spend some time
2 minutes for tripping.
In the sin bin.
Number 18, Cameron Burrell.
Now's
2
not
minutes
the time
tripping.
for that.
Now they're short-handed.
Funny enough, though, South Africa seem to play well when they're short-handed.
They've got a strong defense, they become disciplined, and then they sometimes even capitalize and get a goal. So let's hope they can do that.
Let's see. Thailand with the shot. Deflected there by Boyd.
Pakati trying to keep that slot
Here we go.
free of Thailand, guys. Thailand passing
Pressure
it around.
from South Africa forces the mistake.
Kratz trying to keep the puck up, but not quite getting there for it first.
Still Thailand into the... And looks like he was about to make a shot. They're just waiting for the chance.
Beautiful one-timer.
Massive over the goal, so no problem there for Boyd, but still it's all Thailand. Bit of a gap opening up there. Comes in with the shot, offload. In comes the shot. No.
Ryan manages to get his glove on it. This is exciting. A really great game so far. If you wanted to see a hockey game, this is a hockey game. In South Africa. Right, we've got 1 minute and 17 left of this period, the penalty. So South Africa are penalty killing. They haven't yet managed to get it out their zone. Let's see if they can.
Yeah, no, it's been attack
warning.
after wave of attack from Thailand. There we go, one on the face-off by South Africa. Short-handed as they are, there's still plenty of time for Thailand to take advantage of this power play. But it's South
Up to
Africa
serve.
who
Is he
come
gonna take
away with it.
chance?
South Africa advancing up the center of the ice. Here we go. Looking for support, but not going to overcommit on the South Africans.
No, they can't afford to at this point.
Here we go, it's Thailand up the ice. Good
job,
defense there
Vincent.
from South
Good
Africa. Again, hassling him into the mistake.
Fenter up
Here
the
comes
side.
Fenter.
Closed down by
Close.
3.
Yeah. I mean, it all of a sudden got very blue around him.
Ryan giving his team a bit of a breather and a chance to change. Get some fresh legs on. They've got 38 seconds left of the penalty kill. Thailand looking to get another goal.
Thailand will be very happy with their position. Currently 3-0 up. They've got 6 minutes and a bit of change left to the end of this first period. Where are you off to? Please stay on the field. But there's 3-0 up, 6.5 minutes, as I said, of the first period, as Thailand very much in control of this game. South Africa looking for a way back.
Samai with a big slash like swing, but it didn't connect, thank goodness. Otherwise he would have been in the sin bin. Big hit there, but South Africa
Very
still
physical.
coming off second.
Somehow South Africa hold on
There's
to
going to be
possession.
a high sticking call here. Oh, it's a hook. It's a hook for the Thailand team. Let's see what numbers coming into the box. So, the 14 seconds left on the South African penalty. And 2 minutes, obviously, for now. Number 18 from Thailand, Nataste Patigulstate. So he's going to sit out for 2
Let's see what
minutes
can
for
happen
hooking.
here. Let's see what develops. This might be the opportunity for South
need
Africa. Exactly. They come away with
to
the win.
capitalise.
Mahmoud with the shot. Well
Oh.
saved there by Kleinachai. Easy as pie. He can do that all day long, as he has been doing all tournament long. Still
Yes.
though, a face-off that South Africa have started to show a little bit of a taste for. They quite enjoy these now. Let's see what happens. And it's puck down. South Africa forcing Thailand, though, will come
It's a
away
good
with
battle.
the face-off win. Good pressure there from South Africa.
Okay, they've got a chance, and now they're 5-on-4, so they've got to capitalize
Ooh.
here.
Now,
Teams are now 4-on-5.
5 minutes left in the period, just over 5.
South Africa looking for the opening. I fancy one goal will bring the second, but it's the problem of getting that first goal, because Thailand certainly have been so dominant, not giving them any space.
No.
And have scored 3 goals, 3 really good goals in the process.
And it's out of bounds. One minute and 13 seconds left in that penalty against Thailand. South Africa have got their captain on with Carlson, Gio, Mahmoud and Burrell. They've got a very strong power play team, but they've got to be able to finish and put it away.
Thailand still short-handed, but they're on attack. They're inside the South African half, but it's South Africa who come away with the face-off win.
Mahmoud to Burrell. Burrell looking
Now.
for the wide.
Make the right decision.
The wall of South Africans. Here we have Samai. Samai to Gio.
Gio and Samai sort of getting each other's way a little bit,
Again,
but
Thailand, that pressure.
pressure, and here we go. Chance here for Gio. In comes the shot.
Big shot there.
And Kleinachai deals with it, no problem. Massive clearance.
Oh, Burrell lost his feeting and the puck went through.
Well, I
They'll
don't think I've ever
regroup.
seen him trip, but here it is. Okay. South Africa still with position. They build from the back.
There they go.
Carlson off to the skipper. He's going to want to make an effort, and a presence felt. They force him wide.
They got just under 30 seconds to deal with
Oh,
this. And
great
can they
opening
do
here for
it?
Mahmoud. In comes the shot.
Oh, what a
Oh,
save.
well done there by Kleinachai. No problem. He has been so solid. Got to
He
tell you though,
is.
even though Thailand lead 3-0, I fancy that the shot clock will show very similar numbers in terms of shots on goal.
Yo, he's having a good game so far.
Thailand done well. They've weathered the storm nicely. There's 22 seconds left of this power play. 4 minutes and a half left of the first period. South Africa looking for an
Pass
opening.
to the D, Valadas off to Pakati with a shot on the ice. Just looking for somebody to get a deflection.
The snapshots that I don't really enjoy because it's just low percentage, but
it's accuracy because he gets it on target, and if it's on the ice, it's also good because it can deflect off skates and sticks on the ice.
oh, on the breakaway, here comes Thailand. South Africa got to get back quickly.
Good call. Our director calling the offsides here from up
There we
here.
go,
So everybody's in the game right now.
It's 5-on-5.
4 minutes left.
As Thailand weather that storm, they've got their sin-binned player back into the mix. It's neutral zone, face-off time. South Africa desperately searching for a goal, maybe two, before the end of the period. As Clates comes away with it. Pavey has it, looking for an option, and an offload goes behind his own goals. Now, good organized defense there from Thailand, forces the error from South Africa, and they build again with Surf. Here comes the pass, bit congested on that side. Great option to go down to Comptonov in the side. South Africa holding on to possession, just no space for them to even scratch their ear. There is nothing given to them by Thailand. South Africa again retreating inside, deep inside their half. And here goes South Africa. Great pass, very precise, looking for the offload. In comes the shot.
Again, just absorbed by that goalie. He's just not letting
is
those
keeping
rebounds
him
away.
in this game. 3-0 down in no time at all. And it stayed that way now for the last few minutes. South Africa, with 3 minutes left, will be looking for something before the end of the first period.
So much for, so much support for both teams online. Sorry we're not getting to any shout-outs, but we are so excited to be watching the game. We're not even reading the comments as much. It's too good to look away.
Planachaya opts to just sort of flick it into the behind his goals.
Thailand, the pressure's right there.
No icing because, of course, the player was advancing on it. So away comes South Africa. Carlson with it.
Good work there.
Off to his skipper, Samai, who's looking for it. Between the legs, just not able to get back to it.
Thailand are just putting so much pressure. They are doing
good interception
such a
there
good
from
job.
Burrell.
Burrell picking it up. Off to Samai. Can Samai get there first? Big hit there by Samai. Got the puck.
Chance.
Off to the slot, but Thailand clearing it out.
Good defense there from Thailand.
Icing call.
That's surely icing.
Yes. Ooh, 2 minutes, 14 seconds left in this period. South Africa, are they going to come away with one more goal, at least to try and get in here into the game? Or is Thailand just going to hold them out or get another goal? We just have to wait and see. Obery taking the face-off against player number 11 from Thailand.
There we go. Oopsie.
Patrick.
Early face-off. There we go. And it's South Africa who chased it down.
Patrick.
The puck gets squirted up the boards. It's Thailand on the attack. It's a chance here. And it's...
Good save by Boyd.
Crucial save there from Boyd.
Crowd goes wild for their Spider-Man. All the support the South African team needs in this home crowd. They've got the backing.
I really like that shot there from Isaacson. And then he went up to Boyd afterwards to say, well done, good save.
That's sportsmanship.
I love it. Love it. That's the way it should be. There we go.
Exactly.
And you can see him standing there. Either he was telling him his fortune or he was saying well done.
I'm pretty sure it was the better.
There we go. South Africa with the face of wing, but it squirts out towards...
Ooh.
Wow, that was almost kicked in by a South African. But it's South Africa rather with possession. Thailand, all the pressure. They lead 3-0 with a minute and a half or some change left on the first period. South Africa looking for something, but they've been given nothing, to be fair, by Thailand, who have just been merciless on both attack and defense. It's Boyd who snatches it out of the air, and he releases it. Sends it out to...
Krotz. Mahmoud Pakati.
Pakati now, Scott van Duisburg right with him, but he gives it back to Mahmoud.
It's just seeing that there's too many blue bodies in the way.
Oh, intercepted
Again.
crucially there from Thailand, not
Compton.
able to do anything with it. Here comes the skipper. Nothing too far away from him.
1 minute less, just over 1 minute. Pakati back to Fave. Fave looking.
Oh,
We've got
Fave.
Van Duisburg on high. Oh, good
crucial.
getting your stick on its surf. Just making sure they didn't get theirs.
Because
Van
that, if he had
Duisburg.
missed it, would have been a golden opportunity.
Samai.
Samai has it, and he also has the attention of one of the Thailand players. No problem.
Up to Carlsa.
Carlson, quick
Carlsa, can
quick
he
sticks.
get through?
Oh my word, not able to get past the Thailand defense. Did I tell you that they have given South Africa no gap? Not even a half a millimeter. It's been really tight and very polished stuff from Thailand. For me, the team of the period. They have certainly looked the business and deserved that 3-0 lead. Now,
Wow.
South Africa pushing hard.
15
Wow.
seconds.
And also the referee.
Quick clearance from the Thailand team. And that is an icing call.
Oh, wow. Okay, so
9 seconds.
this is going to go to the end of to the buzzer with Thailand leading 3-0. All due respect to them, a surprising scoreline. I didn't expect it. I didn't think we'd see that so early on in this game, but really well deserved though.
Can South
As
Africa
Thailand
get a
will go,
quick
listen,
shot
let's
off?
just count down this clock and let's go and have
Quick
an
shot.
ice cold glass of water, because that's
Wow.
exactly what they're going to do. Okay,
Woo! South Africa are going to have a nice chat down there.
I've got to tell you, I do not want to be in the South African change room now, because Bjorn Kinding is about to unleash all hell in that change room. It is going to be all of a sudden very noisy in there. But as a result of a really polished, really good performance from Thailand in that first period, fully deserving of that 3-0 lead.
Definitely have been, and you can see it on the South Africans' faces. They just need to pick up their game, get the positivity back, regroup, calm down, and come out with an immediate game plan. And Thailand, we'll see. Hopefully, they'll also just slow things down a bit. Sorry about that. Just a quick shout out here to our sponsors tonight. We've got CFW Fans, Western Province Ice Hockey Association, Huguenot Valley Natural Spring Water, World Wildlife Fund, Western Cape Government, Peninsula Beverages, City of Cape Town, and then we obviously have the International Ice Hockey Federation and South African Ice Hockey Federation, who are obviously the governing bodies of these World Championships. And also a big shout out to Sun International, Grand West, and the Ice Station. We'll have a chat a little bit later, guys. See you in about 15 minutes.
Welcome back. We're a couple of minutes away, well, a minute and a bit away, in fact, from the start of the second period, with Thailand 3-0 up against the host nation, South Africa, in this gold medal match out at the Grand West Ice Rink in Cape Town, South Africa. Welcome particularly to all of our international viewers and to all of you talking to us on our feed, plus, of course, to all of the many hundreds of fans who've assembled inside the ice station ice rink here at Grand West in Cape Town. Got to tell you, 3-0 is about the right score as far as I'm concerned in terms of the performance we saw from Thailand in that first period. Not the score, though, that I was expecting it to be. If you'd asked me at the start of the game, doesn't take away from the fact that it's Thailand who have the edge and are deserved leaders. South Africa would have gotten an absolute roasting in the change rooms from Coach Bjorn Kinding, and now to see what the reaction is.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. I think Thailand's coaches are also like, you guys don't let go, you keep the pressure on, you don't leave them space. South Africa have got to make the space. They've got to get into those gaps, get the passes accurate, and get those shots off, because they've also got a wall to get through at the end. So I'm hoping they can pull it off and we can get another point or two on the board for like now. But let's just see who's going to win this face-off to begin with.
Absolutely. Question asking what is the status of the group, who's leading, looking like getting promoted. So South Africa have won 3 from 3, Thailand have won 2 from 3. However, if Thailand win tonight and beat South Africa by 4 goals or more, then Thailand in fact get the gold medal. They will win the match and the promotion opportunity. So it's all to play for, and already a 3-goal cushion from, or rather for Thailand, as immediately they go onto the attack and pressure South Africa. Now, chance here. It's South Africa, though, who tried to get out and clear their lines, not to be there across the goal, and a shot there gave him too much space. But Thailand not able to score on this occasion. It's South Africa who have it and come away with it. Taken away from Samai, though. It's a scramble. Fenter has it, looking for a chance, and off to Samai, who's looking for another chance.
Down to Gio in the corner, up to Samai. Quick shot from Compton. Pakati getting it up on the top. Pakati keeping
Offload
it to
Mahmoud. He's going to take a shot. In it comes.
On the ice.
Oh, deflection there, but not going in.
Thailand coming away. Dump through the middle, up to the top guy, but Pakati gets his stick on it. Pakati taking it back, slowing it down, off to Mahmoud.
Mahmoud trying to work out who to give it to. It's all about good decisions as well, and he gets his way through there. Somebody's left their stick behind on the ice. I always say those things are so big. How you don't notice you don't have it is amazing. But anyway, it's Mahmoud. Back down the boards. Shot a little bit optimistic.
Pakati keeping it in. Good job there as a defenseman. Van Duisburg holding him up on the board, trying to get the puck.
Clade's getting into position. He knows the shot's coming. Here comes the skipper. Oh my word, not the skipper, it was Mahmoud. But a good bit of defense there from Thailand. And now South Africa have got to work all the way back. They go down to Mahmoud. The puck goes around the back of the South African goals. He got a touch to that, did Aubrey? It can't be.
Thailand.
And it's Thailand who have it. And they start to build.
I really like number 4's passing, and his shooting is just so precise. It is beautiful to watch.
It's a right old scuffle there on the side of the boards.
Bodies, legs,
bodies,
sticks,
2 blue bodies and
there.
2 white bodies.
Now it's 3 blues.
But it's South Africa who come away with it. Now.
Oh, South Africa are just not managing to keep their control of the puck tonight.
Interested to see what the outcome of that conversation. Oh, good effort there.
Big hit onto Burrell. Papin, number 4 from Thailand.
Shot comes in. Oh, deflected there from Kleinachai.
Surf. Big hit there from number 4. Broken stick, maybe? No? Surf getting out. Gonna get a teammate on who's got a stick. I'm not quite sure if it broke. It looks broken. So, yeah, the immediate thing is you have to drop your stick if it's broken. You are not allowed to carry it off or play with it. Yeah, very broken.
There's pieces of stick, so we're going to say it's broken. And here's the other stick that was also left behind.
Face off down in the Thailand zone. Carlson facing off against number 18. And that is...
One there by Thailand.
Wow. Natastad.
Veladis comes away with it to Gio.
Gio looking for the pass through to Veladis, just not getting control.
It's a little bit of a messy pass to Veladis. He didn't have much option there. He's got control of the puck now.
Samai.
Up it goes to Samai. He's looking for the offload or the shot. No, intercepted.
Patrick with the puck going wide.
Intercepted.
Fenter doing a good job of keeping him
pushing
wide.
hard.
Up
Here
to
comes the snapshot.
Ryan absorbing it, keeping it safe. Few words here between the captain and Ken, number 5. Just over 16 minutes in the second period left. We have Compton facing off against number 11, Patrick.
And getting ready for the face-off. It's puck drop.
Thailand.
And it's Thailand looking for the shot. They're going to just throw it in there just to cause a problem. And here comes the... Oh,
Quick
my word.
shot.
How did they not score? Thailand are going to be scratching their heads through their helmets.
Duisburg to Clates, but Clates just not getting there.
That... You just know that should have been a goal.
Missed opportunity. Pakati seems to have lost the puck, shame. Definitely lost track of where it was. Van Duisburg picking it up.
Duisburg,
Good
good hand.
shot.
Deflected over the goals, and it's still South Africa throwing it back in as Thailand come away with it. Here comes South Africa. Deflected shot. Not going to bother Kleiner Chai with that one. Comes away with Thailand. It's 1-on-2, so not good odds there. Here we go. It's clean on, and it's in. It's 4-0. It's 4-0 to Thailand. They've got exactly the scoreline that they've been chasing, and they take the 4-0 advantage. They are now in gold medal territory.
That was scored by the... I'm just so... I'm lost for words. It was number 14 from Thailand, Hanaruju Shuruchiwat. What a goal. Wow. South Africa really needing to come back now. They have to answer for these goals, and they have to stick it out and get some back if they want to have a chance of getting gold now.
South Africa are looking a little bit disjointed.
Jean-Michael Isakson got the assist, number 21, and player number 11, Patrick Forstner. Face off down in the South African defensive zone again. South Africa winning it, but getting it to Thailand on the D. Stopping that big shot from number 4. Poon chasing, and we got an icing call. 15 minutes left in this period. We haven't spoken about those shots on goals yet. And
there we go. I told you it was going to be close.
It is.
I fancied that it would be a Thailand marginal edge, and exactly that. 12-11 from that first period.
Oh,
We're 5 minutes
close.
Into the second period, though.
And we have a chance. Can he get it? No, number 4's got a long reach on him.
Good spoiling from Thailand. Able to get a stick in there. Here we go. South Africa again on the back foot as Thailand come at them. In comes the puck. It's South Africa with possession.
Quick pass up from Samai to Fenter.
Fenter with the puck. Just giving too much width.
Oh. Good attempt there. South Africa definitely not giving up, trying to keep the pressure on. The shot coming from the backhand, just going wide of Boyd. South Africa are now getting physical.
Yeah.
They are not happy and they want to get gold So they are going to keep firing at him.
That's a good shot on target there from the skipper. Utman Samai doesn't make any difference though, as South Africa still goalless in this second period. They trail 4-0.
Offside.
Wow, really good move there from South Africa. Looked promising, but not to be, as they get flagged for offside.
Guys, I'm sitting here like literally every 5 seconds getting goosebumps. It's ridiculous.
And it's not that cold.
It's not cold at all. It's actually very warm. But it's just so exciting. It is such a great game. Come on, guys. Let's see what we can do here. In the neutral zone, we've got Compton and number 18 from Thailand, Nataste.
Here we go, South Africa with it. The decision-making hasn't been to the usual high standards from the South Africans, I don't think. They're going to be looking to improve on that, just to get a measure of composure. They want to not put pressure on themselves, because at the same time, the Thailand defense, or rather attack, is doing much the same as well. In comes the shot.
Putt,
and
number 10.
Boyd skids it off into the, or skids it off out of play.
The South African supporters are really giving their support shout-outs here from the stand. It's so cool. They are backing their boys, just wanting them to get on that board. Patrick against Obery.
Thailand come away with it. It's messy, but it's all messy in front of the South African goalmouth.
Vevey getting it up to Fenter. Krotz looking, but Thailand clearing it out. Back to Fenter. Fenter taking it through. Stopped by number 4. Poon with it behind the net. Looking for his teammate. There's a bit of a tussle going on down here.
It's still Thailand who come away with it.
Again, somebody lost their stick.
Again, shot comes in. Good effort, but a little bit too high as Thailand. Once again, it's 1-on-2 and nope, checks his run.
Delay off to the D. Poon with a shot. Deflected off of Valadas.
There, Valadas gets rid of it and it goes back down the boards. It's South Africa who have it temporarily.
Sure. We're going to have a face-off down in the Thailand zone. Can South Africa capitalize on this? They're just fetching a stick quickly.
You know, and it's not as if, because we see from the shot clock, it's not as if South Africa haven't had goal-scoring opportunities. They've had 11, to be precise, and that was just in the first period. They've just converted none of them. The 12 that went Thailand's way, they converted 4. So it just goes to show run of the ball, as they say, run of the puck, just goes against you sometimes. But for the first period and a half, it has gone all Thailand's way. Can South Africa reverse that? They need to score just 1 goal. And then all of this hard work is for nothing for Thailand. 1 goal may very well become 2 goals, but you've got to score that 1 goal, South Africa, and that was not is not happening at the moment. Thailand very much in control as they build from behind their goal, very composed.
Ooh.
And given space and finding space in dangerous areas.
Very much. Oh, South Africa just making sure that he's not going through. Poon getting his stick on.
In fact, intercepted, but taken back there by South Africa. And Duisburg. Oh, more space. And great save there from Boyd. Still, Ken for Thailand. In comes the shot.
Wow.
That one almost deflected in. Well held there by Ryan Boyd.
Ryan Lister James. Please, can you tell Mish van Duisburg that his youngest brother-in-law says, keep up the good work. You got your shout-out, guy. I just saw it now as I looked down during the break. So, you're lucky. Because we were watching this game. South Africa wins that face-off.
Surf's got the puck looking for the rebuild. Where do we go from here? And it's just pressure. It's just even positional pressure because Thailand aren't doing anything. They're just standing there. But it forces South Africa into just feeling like they are cramped.
Yes. That's the whole objective. It's just making sure that they put the pressure on so they can make mistakes. And it seems to be working. Thailand are definitely looking. Their passes
nicely
are
done there
crisp.
by Boyd. Still though, Thailand. In comes the shot at the feet of Verwey.
The South African team can still do this. They have got the potential and they have got the skill.
Here we go.
They've
Aubrey,
just got to
up the
get
ice.
it done. Krotz.
Hated
just
that
missing
pass
it.
there. Pressure. Coming even on defense from Thailand. Here we go. All over again. South Africa have to rebuild. Fresh legs coming on.
Verwey to Samai. Samai just not controlling.
Oh, just doesn't have control of it. Samai's going to have to lead the way for his team. Now, chasing hard. Icing call on there. The Thailand player goes, what, ref, I was right here. I'm making my way down the board.
Yeah, I heard the tip on it, so yeah, I thought it also connected, and that's what I think he was thinking. But the back linesman said no, and the front linesman didn't confirm, so icing it is.
Icing it is. It's a face-off opportunity deep inside the Thailand part of the ice. I think Gio was just a little bit too eager. And here we go, puck drop. One by South Africa.
Yeah. Back to the D. Quick
In comes
shot,
the shot.
and they call it an offside.
You took it over the blue line and then brought it back across.
Just marginal, but he did.
It's these small calls that are going against South Africa. It's these small calls that are interrupting the momentum. It's not, you're not seeing anything like that for Thailand. They're just being able to play perfect ice hockey from their perspective at the moment. South Africa, though, under pressure. And as I was saying, they score one goal, and everything that Thailand have done are for nothing.
Yeah. They've still got time. There's just gone 10 minutes left in this period, and there's obviously still 20 minutes in the third. There is still hope for this team, and they have.
There we go,
got
South
to
Africa looking for a
capitalize.
chance.
Quick shot off.
Intercepted by Thailand. It's 1-on-2, but at least Thailand have possession. They come down the ice fast and very furious. And that one.
Well done from Valadas, getting down and making sure that puck didn't go
Valadas
anywhere
put
near
his
the
body
slot.
And just about everything else online. Samai gets taken out. He's going backwards. Fenter with the puck, looking for the offload. Taken away from Thailand. Here we go, South Africa have it. Compton.
Mahmoud with
South
it behind.
Africa now. Just
get their
taking a breather.
breakout.
Compton comes away with it.
Back down. Pakati with it now. Pakati off to Mahmoud, getting a tip
Looking
off.
for the gaps. Here we go.
Plates.
Plates has got it. Plates has got it. In comes the shot straight into Kleiner Chai, who has been absolutely relentless in terms of his ability between the poles. He
Wow.
is not letting anything past him tonight.
Compton at the face-off against number 23.
That's a win there for South Africa. They've got the puck.
And again,
And
an offside
again,
call.
it's exactly what happened the last time. Took the puck back over the blue line, brought it back in, offside.
There's a guy named Eric Estrada commenting here. You remember the whole... Well,
Wasn't he the
Eric
actor?
Estrada was the actor on that police
Chips.
show. Chips, yes. Anyway, Eric is asking how many goals should they score to win. Thailand need this 4-0 difference, 4 goals difference in
Yeah.
order to win.
They're on that scoreline as we speak. Deflected shot there. Now, bodies on the line for Thailand. They don't care. Looking
hit
for
coming.
the breakaway. And that's dangerous because, of course, South Africa will be exposed at the back. Thailand have got great speed, very fast and very precise skaters. Here we go. South Africa. Mahmoud gets taken out.
Quick change of legs there for the South African team. Aubrey trying to just put on some pressure. Being very careful not to go behind. Thailand passing it back and forth. Ken with it now. Ken looking to either skate it through. Quick shot
In comes
off.
the shot. No, gonna Not going to trouble Ryan Boyd at all with that one, but the fact is that it's in the wrong half of the ice rink. You're not going to score a goal if you're South Africa down that end. You've got to work your way up through. Beautiful pass there to Aubrey. He's got the shot. In it comes. Oh, deflected and goes wide. Once again, Thailand weather the storm. Here they come. They've got speed. In comes the shot.
Ryan
Into Boyd.
making sure they're not getting another one right now.
Oh my goodness. It's already 7 minutes. Well, 12 and a half minutes gone. 7.5 minutes left of this second period. I'm not too sure how that happened, but it's Thailand who lead 4-0. They're in gold medal position at the moment. This is exactly what they wanted, and in fact, I think one more goal will make them feel just a little bit more at ease. South Africa score next, and I tell you what, that's an icing call. Then it's all over for Thailand. But South Africa have just not had the run of the puck. They have not been able to really bother Benjamin Kleiner-Chai for Thailand in the Thailand goal.
Thailand winning that face-off.
Here comes the
with
shot.
a shot below, and
That
wow,
one
it was sneaky, but
through
went past wide.
legs. Very sneaky. Wow, good shot that. Thailand could very well have been 5-0 up at that point. So they're going to come away with it.
Carlson up to Samai. Samai looking back to Valadas. Valadas with a chance to
looking
get
good.
through.
Here comes the shot. Well done, Kleiner-Chai again. Deflects it off.
Valadas
Looking for
again.
it. Offload.
Thailand again, the pressure's on, poke check, and they come away with it. Long pass to the assistant captain up there, number
And
11.
precise. They find each other.
Beautiful deep work there.
Shot to come.
And Boyd managing to keep hold of that. Thank goodness for that.
My word.
The Thailand team are showing their skills tonight. They are dominating this game, saying, we're here to play, we are here for gold, and you're going to have to fight us to take it away.
Absolutely. Here we go, puck drop. South Africa come away with the win. And they're just silly mistakes on the South Africans. They're just not being as, precise is the overused word, but as precise as they have been in the last 3 games where they've dominated. Got time though to build as Compton comes away with it.
It's weird how you say it isn't. It's a word we've been using so often, but it's accuracy. It's clean. It's neat. It's just their players being so dominating in that respect.
There you go. Clates. Heavy traffic that he's going to work his way through. Somehow
Compton.
it's always traffic in front of these South Africans. Looking for something to go their way for one mistake from Thailand.
Icing. They're not happy about that call, but icing it is. Referee saying, come on, don't delay.
There we go. South Africa have got it. Surf with the shot.
Oh,
Oh my word.
so close.
And that's been the story of the South African
They've got
game
it. The
thus far.
Thailand team have got a cherry picker sitting here the whole time, putting a pressure on the defense for South Africa, making sure they've always got one guy off the line. So they've only ever really got 3.5 men in the zone because of that one guy cherry picking.
And he's waiting, and he's fast, and he is good to go. And you know what? They don't have to do anything.
No.
They are in gold medal position. It's South Africa who've got to make all the play.
Pavey still managing to keep possession. Quick pass through. Can he get it? And they don't. Oh no, unlucky for them. Fenta tried so hard.
That's amazing. I'm not
Benjamin
too sure
Kleiner-Chai.
Kleiner-Chai even knew what was going on there.
Again, I can't anymore. It's exciting, guys. This is a game to be watching. The crowd are sitting here, biting their nails, sitting on the edges of their seats, wanting South Africa to get a goal.
There we go. South Africa come away with it. In comes the...
And it's in! They did it! The poor guy didn't even realize it. It was
Out of
young
nowhere.
Fencer, number 12. John Fencer from South African team from the D-line with a wounded rabbit, and it snuck
It
past.
was a wounded rabbit.
Wow, well done, South Africa.
Well, I tell you what, that has certainly woken up the crowd. And as I said, 1 goal for South Africa, and all of the work that Thailand have done is for nothing. It's for nothing because South Africa now go back into gold medal position with 4.5 minutes, 4 minutes 54 seconds left of the second period, and maybe now with their tails up.
They have to keep strong on the D, but Thailand are not going to want that unanswered.
That was one of the slowest goals I've ever seen. It almost didn't want to cross the line.
I had told you about the wounded rabbit situation.
It
and
was
now
so
you see
slow, Kleiner Jai almost didn't see it. It crawled over the line.
But what a goal, eh? A goal is a goal, and it's always good on that scoreboard.
Everybody was surprised.
Here we go, Carlser.
And puck drop.
Always looking tense.
And now
Wins it back.
we're seeing South Africa come away with it, winning the face-off. Now, South Africa will look to hold on to possession. That's the other key, is that South Africa haven't had sustained periods of possession. It's been Thailand who have made a nuisance of themselves. Here comes the shot, and well done there by Boyd, who throws his body behind the line. Lots of traffic coming in front of him.
Well, we're going to have a penalty now on Jack Valadas for a high stick.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so he's going to come in for 2 minutes.
Valadas is going, I just touched him, ref. In fact, I barely touched him.
Yeah,
Okay.
It was definitely a bit of a high one there.
But it's Thailand, though, in terms of the scoreline here, who lead 4-1 with 4 minutes and 12 seconds left of the second period. Technically, South Africa inside the gold medal position, get that right. But now it's Thailand who are very much on the attack. They're also in the power play. South Africa short-handed. Space here for Thailand. In comes the shot.
It's behind. And they get
And
it
a
in.
goal!
It came off the boards, trickled up against the
Nobody could
post.
see it.
And poor Ryan didn't even see it sitting there, and they just
It bounced back, and
capitalized
he had
and
no clue where it was. It had gone behind him, and I guess just an opportunity taken there by Thailand.
Well
That's
done to
exactly what they've
Thailand.
done all game. An opportunity drops for them, and they take it 5-1 as Thailand go back into the gold medal position. This is exactly what they need: a 4-goal advantage.
South Africa are going to have to keep up the defensive work and put on a hell of an offensive work to get those goals back if they want that gold medal. Clates with the puck, dumping it down. Compton going in for the chase, putting the pressure on. Got a bit of a battle there. South Africa having to watch this cherry picker, so no one on the defensive line to keep the puck in the zone. It's good tactics here by Thailand.
And Duisberg, good hands as he comes away with it, steadies the ship. And here we go. Clates up the middle.
Clates just doesn't get a shot off.
Looking for the offload. Mahmoud with the shot in. Oh my word.
So that goal was scored by Jan Mikael Isaacson, number 21. And I'll tell you the other one shortly. My bad. Sure. 5-1.
And puck drop. Thailand come away with it.
So that goal was scored by Jan Mikael Isaacson, number 21, and
Pressure
assisted
coming
by
in from
number
Thailand, but
5,
it's South Africa with the possession.
Ken Edvin Kinborn got that assist.
Okay.
Right, South Africa. Passes are just not getting crisp. Vervey battling it out down there. Number 17 putting the pressure straight through the slot.
Across the face
Number
virtually.
5 looking
Here
for
comes,
good job
here
there
comes
by
South
Aubrey.
Africa.
Getting control of the
Pressure
puck.
all the time. All the time. South Africa under pressure all the time. There's always a Thailand player in the mix and causing a problem.
They're not managing to get their breakout. Here we go. Fenta
Here we
going
go.
through
Fenta
the
coming
middle,
up the ice.
dumping it in for Samai to chase. Here we go, big hit there. Samai coming away with it.
In
Quick
comes the
shot!
shot.
Oh,
you gotta be kidding.
Carlson just going wide. Unhappy about that one.
That was great work from Samai. He had set it up.
Another shot there onto the goalie without
Samai
his
back
stick.
into action and using his massive presence as Samai comes away with it. It's South Africa with the puck.
Gio down in the corner, big stick
And
flying here.
sticks all
That's
over the
from
place.
the
Taken
captain.
away there by Thailand. It's
Valadas. Back down. Thailand again, just not giving them any gap.
Thailand know what's at stake here. They are happy to just bust their lungs because that they know they'll be able to sort themselves out at the end of the game. They are happy to operate on no oxygen and just put as much as they can into this game. It's face-off time though for South Africa inside the Thailand half of the ice. Here we go.
Compton with the face-off against the under 8.
South Africa with the face-off win. In comes the shot.
Oh, and a deflection, but just wide again.
Just
of the
wide.
net.
It's these marginal calls just not going South Africa's way. Something not dropping with them. Pakati. A little bit wayward.
Puck back and forth there from the two Thailand players. South Africa just not being able to capitalize in the slot there. Just being shot wide and then just missing that deflection. It was a good play, but not quite getting the stick in the right angle. Compton
Let me
again.
remind you, 4 goals is the advantage that Thailand have got to have to take the gold medal. They've got that right now. They lead 5-1 with 1.5 minutes left of the second period. Really good performance from Thailand thus far. South Africa have looked a little bit out of sorts.
Oh, we got a penalty coming for a hook. And that's on number 13 player for South Africa, Jean-Michel van Duisburg. And that is a 2 minutes for hooking. So, South Africa on a penalty kill. And Thailand with 5-1. Quick questions everybody's asking, will there be overtime if it's 5-2? No. You will only get an overtime if it is a draw. They will still have to have a winner of the game. But the goal difference is what counts against the gold medal for the tournament.
Shot to come. It's Thailand are just going to throw it in there just to cause a little bit of chaos. Oh, here it comes. No, holding on to it on Thailand. Skipper Hideki with the shot, with the puck. Up and over.
South Africa having to play a bit more wide than they should have.
Looking for the deflection, not to be though. But it's still Thailand with possession. South Africa though come away with it.
Samai
Up the ice. You can be sure though.
with his long arms. Can he get it? Beautiful.
And
shot.
it's in!
And then Carlson.
What a goal!
Get the deflection.
What a goal! It was Samai who took the shot. All that Klanachai could do was deflect it, and he deflected it into the path of the South Africans, who said, "Thank you very much. It must be my birthday," and they scored their second goal. And again, with that, it's a 3-goal difference, which means, of course, that all of the hard work again from Thailand is for nothing at this stage.
And short-handed.
And short-handed.
Short-handed again.
I've got to tell you that Van Duisburg did go off his face when they scored.
What a goal. Goalie looks like he had to change his stick, so the other one probably broke.
There we go. Now, South Africa, what is the response going to be? Thailand know what they've got to do. They know they need 4 goals or more. They don't have that at the moment. South Africa know that they need to score more goals just to make it more difficult. They've scored 2. Thailand has scored 5. The goal difference is 3. And that's of no use to Thailand at this stage. They're on the attack. In comes the shot. Looking to make a nuisance of themselves. And they do that. 2-on-1 is not fair odds. And
6
Thailand
seconds.
were always going to win that one. Now, Pakati all over him. Shot to come. And there we go. End of the second period. Even though they trail 2-5, South Africa will feel a little bit better about that period.
What an intense ending to that period. It looks like there's a... Sure. Guys, I'm a bit speechless here, but...
I missed that.
Something
happened.
27 seconds left in the penalty. They're still playing short-handed, so they'll come back short-handed in this next period, the final period. But we'll have to wait and see what happens.
Absolutely. Just before we go, I just want to have a look at what... will they update the shot clock now, do you think?
There will be, yes.
Because that I'm interested to see. It certainly was a much improved, although still not up to the usual high standards from the South Africans, but it was a much improved period for South Africa. 2-2, the score in goals in that second period. As I say, South Africa will go into that change room feeling a little bit better. I fancy, though, that Bjorn Kinding will still have a few words in French that he may want to say to them. And so therefore don't go anywhere near that door because it's going to be vibrating.
Yes.
It's all to play for, folks. We're just not getting that update, so maybe we'll do that on the other side of the break as we get into the third period. But certainly been a very exciting second period as South Africa still trail 5-2 but sit in the gold medal position.
Yeah, I'm still trying to wait to see the goal and assist there. They haven't quite updated it yet. No, it was Luke Carlson, definitely number 10, assisted by Uthman Samai. I thought I had heard differently, but I just wanted to wait to confirm that. So yeah, that is definitely the goal for South Africa, number 2. And yeah, so there's about 15 minutes while they clean the ice. We're going to take a break and try and breathe. They are updating the shot clock quickly. So Jeremy, I don't know if you want to have a quick chat about that. South Africa on 28 shots and Thailand with 24.
There we go. You see,
So,
it
very
was very close at the end of the first period. It was 12-11 in favour of Thailand, and it gives you an indication. 17 shots there for South Africa versus just 12 for Thailand.
Yeah,
So
it's very impressive.
The reward is there for all to see, but I think that they're going to want to start to even lift their game even higher as we get into that third period.
Definitely. All right, guys, we'll see you shortly.
And welcome back to the start of what will surely be a very tense, very exciting final period between South Africa and Thailand. We're about 50 seconds away from the start of the period, with Thailand who lead 5-2, and they're looking for that 4-goal cushion. Well, they're looking for as many goals as possible, but a 4-goal cushion will be enough for them to secure the gold medal and guarantee themselves promotion.
Oh, the crowd are so cool.
Mark number 9.
Mark Geo.
Mark Geo has a whole lot of fans in the crowd.
Got a whole bunch of groupies up there.
Goodness me, isn't that embarrassing?
Shame.
The Thailand team come out. I got to tell you something, Nadine. They have looked really, really good. Very organized, both on attack and defense. They have pressured the South Africans. In fact, we've said this about them a couple of times in other games earlier this week.
Yeah.
They just know exactly how to get in your face. They know how to make you rush your decisions and make sometimes bad decisions. For South Africa, my view is that they are taking shots from way too far away from the goal. They want to get more into the face of the goalkeeper and maybe give Thailand a little bit of their own medicine.
Definitely, and I think if they can just neaten up on their finishing and maybe rush the net a bit to get some more rebounds, I think then they definitely have a shot at getting those goals back. So in the break we were having a bit of a discussion on the current score right now being 5-2, which is exactly what South Africa beat them in their game.
South Africa come away with it with Samai. In comes the shot.
And if the game were to finish on this score, South Africa still would get goal. And the way that works is Thailand still have to beat them with a 4.4 goal difference, because right now South Africa has 9 points, Thailand has 6 points for winning games, and then the difference goes between the two countries' games between them. So obviously it's almost a tie, but then it'll go down to world ranking, and South Africa are ranked lower down or higher up than Thailand, so that would be why they would get goals.
South Africa come away with it again. Samai's got it. He's got a chance. He's got a chance. And it's in! It's in! It's in! It's a great goal there from us.
Wow!
He almost scored inside the first 5 seconds of the start of this final period. He's done it now, 32 seconds later.
Well done, Samai. That is showing them South Africa clearly had a good chatting to down in the change room and have said, this is ours, guys. We're not going to let them take it. Now they have to keep up the defensive work, and Thailand are going to come back as strong.
I'm all for the reaction. I'm all for the reaction because I want to see what Thailand's plan is, how they react, because they know now that they've let it slip just a little bit. One more goal is going to mean nothing. They're going to have to score twice more against this South African team. They did that comfortably in the first period where they scored 3 goals.
Van Duisburg back on the ice, 5-on-5.
Now, let's see. Do the heads drop from Thailand?
And we have an offside call. Just when they're getting a chance and they get an offside. Bit too eager. Wow. Again with the goosebumps. I just can't tonight. It's exciting. It's great. We've missed this hockey because of the COVID situation. We have missed having our World Championships for 2 years, and it's really been too long.
I really like noisy sports.
It's awesome.
And we have come to the right place for a noisy sport. Listen, earlier in the game I was saying that it's going to be Samai who's going to have to deliver a captain's performance. He did just that. He was deflected towards the back end of that second period for, I forget who it was who scored, but that was a crucial goal just before they went into the break. And then, of course, this magnificent goal now as South Africa come away with it, with numbers, plenty of ice.
Oh, big hit on
Wasn't
Obery.
really looking.
Puck was loose.
Here we go, South Africa looking for the offload, looking for the chance.
Velada's waiting. Fenton just dumping it down.
Getting
Obery's
closer
got it.
in. I'm liking this. This is exactly what I was saying. Getting closer.
Oh, they're battling it down there. Number 4 has got long arms, and he's just pushing back the South African player. Number 7, Dylan Compton.
Compton won't like that. Van Duisburg comes in. Here we go. South Africa don't like those long-range snapshots, but I mean, so be it.
Here we have Compton going down low, getting it set up, taking a quick turn, quick up to Clates.
He'll take a shot. In it goes. And it goes! It's a goal!
Oh, wow!
It's a mistake from Kleinachai, I'll tell you that much, but it's a goal nonetheless.
Stefan Kleitz, number 15.
I think he was
gets
shooting it
that
in,
goal.
hoping for a rebound, but it was a goal in the end.
From
As South Africa
Compton.
score for the second time inside 2 minutes and 7 seconds in this third period.
Wow, 5 goals to 4. Thailand are not going to be happy about this.
Now,
South Africa have said, you thought we were lost. We are not lost. We
couple
are
of shaking
coming back.
heads on the Thailand team.
We've got a timeout for Thailand. They're going to take a 30-second break to regroup. The coach has called that timeout, which I think they need right now.
He's probably saying to them, guys, hold on a second, don't let this moment get the better of you. Do not let it slip. There's still plenty of time. You can see he's quite calm, just making a couple of gestures with his hand. But I mean, all of a sudden it's as if Thailand have gone to sleep. And we're only 2 minutes and 7 seconds into this final period.
Boy, it looks a bit hot and sweaty. He's been working hard.
Steady on, girl, steady on.
Oh, I had to just put it in there for you.
I mean, for those of you who are not aware,
Come on.
Ryan Boyd's #1 fangirl is sitting right next to me.
He's a good goalie.
Oh, steady on. Here we go. South Africa.
Samai getting a good deep.
He has got his win in his tails. Here he goes, the shot. It's deflected there by Kleinachai, but it's still Tamai. Wow, he's a presence. And income.
Oh, Gio.
Miscue there from South Africa as away
Mahmoud
come.
go down. We've got Pakati going at the back. He's alone there right now. Dumps it down. Mahmoud
Pakati
picking
is
it up.
all jets and fire.
Thailand putting that pressure on. Gio
Gio.
back to Mahmoud.
Composed. I like this. This is exactly what we were missing in those first 2 periods from South Africa.
They've got their second wind. Here we go. Pakati taking it through the middle, dumping it down on the net. Goalie just playing it off to his number 4
Kleinachai says,
player.
let me get this away. I don't want to face off in my area. And here we go. Thailand to build. Too much space there from South Africa. Thailand come up the ice. A shot to come in. Here it comes. Deflected. Still with Thailand. Along the boards at the back. Lots of pressure. All of a sudden, there are South Africans everywhere. And again, there we go. South Africa finding each other on the shot.
Oh,
It's
what a
Kleinachai
save.
who has to hold on to it this time. Like it or not, he's going to have a lot of people all around him very soon.
Definitely taking command of that shot. Both these goalies, their gloves are super fast. It's
Yeah.
like lightning. The Wall and Spider-Man.
Yep.
And of course, we can't forget our Bosnian goalie.
Dino Pashevic,
Yeah.
loved him.
And what was his nickname? Captain Fantastic.
Captain Fantastic, yeah.
Baby Shark Pakati. Now I know who Baby Shark
Oh, what a
is.
good shot again. And we are not done with face-offs in the Thailand part of the ice.
Just a
Half of the
1
ice.
goal difference right now. And 16 minutes left in this, 16 and a half minutes left in this final period.
This is the Thailand red zone. Make no mistake, South Africa going to be putting pressure on there. Let's get in. It's Thailand, though, who come away with it. South Africa applying the pressure through Van Duisburg. It's more pressure from South Africa. It's Thailand, though, who come up the ice. It's 1-on-4. It's never going to work, unfortunately. Even my maths can tell you that one. Here we go. South Africa with Fave. No problems. As he sneaks it away, not to be. Compton was looking for the offload. Compton's going to get involved and have a few words. Here we go. Nicely taken, but well rested back. But South Africa come away with it. Now,
Just not an accurate pass enough
there's
tonight.
pressure all the time from the South Africans now.
No, they've changed that around now. They're definitely putting a harder
Here we
pressure
go.
on.
Pakati's got it.
Kadi looking for a pass up to
Absolutely.
Carlson and a 6-man call. Oh, that's a bit unknown. 6-man on the South African team. I don't understand it. Carlson was quite far away, but they definitely had too many men.
Yep.
I think
6
they
or
are
6.
going to question it. I think they're questioning it. They're wanting a replay, but we can't offer that at this point. We don't have a video judge system here, unfortunately. As much as the coach is asking for it, he's calling it a 6-man. Coach is very unhappy with the call.
You can tell what's at stake. The intensity is high. We've only had 4 minutes of this third period. Plenty of time, plenty of opportunity for Thailand to come back. South Africa do not want to be unsettled by this, so they'll gracefully, reluctantly accept this decision and sit for 2 minutes.
So number 15 is going to sit that for the too many men. That's Stefan Kleit, number 15. You know, but South Africa, they just have to be strong on their penalty kill like they have been consistently.
Short-handed are South Africa. Pressure coming from South Africa, short-handed or not. In comes the shot.
Oh, what a deflection. That was a brilliant play, but Ryan Boyd making
sure. He was
sure.
one-on-one with the keeper, but Boyd held his composure, held his nerve. Now,
Samai making sure that
why don't you
on.
get a bit of this board, says Uthman Samai.
Samai's going to get a penalty because he didn't play the puck afterwards.
Excellent awareness of the rules there from Uthman Samai.
Oh,
as Poon goes for his 2 minutes sit-down session. These sit-down sessions are very valuable, therapeutic maybe.
I honestly thought Samai was getting it, but
no.
Poon. Number 9, Poon.
So short-handed no longer are the South Africans. 4 plays 4.
Okay, so he's got a high sticking call.
Off you go. Thank you very much. Patrick has the lead. Here we go, South Africa with the shot. With the shot.
Valadas and...
Oh my word, Valadas will wonder how he didn't get that one in, but still South Africa with the puck.
Right, we have battle in the corner there with Fenter. Aubrey coming in to help. Thailand clearing it. They want it out, but they are now equal, so they're going to make...
Here we go, South Africa with it.
Perfect passing, but again, just not carrying control, so he couldn't get in. Fenter.
Composure.
Aubrey dumping it down.
Here it
Fenter
comes.
to Valadas. Valadas, quick one to Gio if he can. No, to Samai.
Samai in with a shot, and the rebound scrambled away by Thailand. I'm telling you, the pressure is on from South Africa. Samai is not done.
He wants that
He
puck.
is not done. He's after you.
Everywhere, Gio putting on the extra
I do not
pressure.
want to come up against Uthman Samai in a dark corner. Even in a corner with lots of lights, I don't want to come up against him. Here we go. Thailand with the shot. Dealt with by South Africa.
Good job by Valadas to clear it. It is getting really
Here come
intense
the fresh
in
legs.
here.
You almost go, oh my word, as they come over that board. It's South Africa. Pressure now. And intercepted there by Compton.
Compton looking to regroup. Taking it back.
Oh, the
15
wheels.
seconds left for South Africa's penalty kill.
Here we go.
Then they are on
nice
top.
offload. Van Duisberg's got it. And a little bit of space as well as he goes down the boards. Looking for the offload. Still has it, Van Duisberg. In comes the shot.
Saved.
Kalana Chai has no other option but to hold on to it. Face of time deep inside the red zone in the Thailand half.
Oh, just a recent development as well. Mish van Duisberg was just also appointed as head coach for the national women's team a couple of days ago.
Ooh.
So congratulations to him. But let's focus here.
Here we go. It's a power play now for South Africa as they've
got
just for a few
18
seconds.
Yeah.
They'll look to take advantage. And here goes South Africa. Fenta on the open side, looking for the rebound. Thank you very much, says Klanachai. Let's have that face-off.
Ben is doing his job tonight. It is still a very evenly matched game. You know, you have to wonder what goes through each of these goalies' heads, looking at each other like, you know, what do they think? It must be
They're thinking, you've got a really nice helmet. Here we go. It's Thailand who flick it up.
No
problem. Here we go.
Got it. Pakati manages to get it
Pakati,
big dumping out of there. Pakati going to fetch it up.
In support, but he holds on to it. Up the ice with Fenter, who doesn't control it, but it's still South Africa who come away with it.
Aubrey down wide, looking for the pass through the slot, but doesn't get through.
South Africa though, pressure.
Offside. He pulled it and he came out with it, but he was already inside, so
quite
sorry
right.
for you. The comments, guys, I'm just looking at back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Come on, SA, come on, Thailand. Come on, SA, come on, Thailand. It's evenly matched on our chat as well. 12, just under 13 seconds. I mean, minutes left in the penalty.
Gio chasing hard. It's Thailand though who come away with it. Here comes the pass. Here comes the offload. No. Deflected and dealt with by South Africa. The referee almost a victim there as the ball. Oh, I told you, I was going to do it once a match. It's South Africa. Turned in. Shot to come. Not to be. It's still South Africa though. Bit of a slip. Well done. As Fenter gets control and offloads. Up the middle. Straight to Kleiner Chai, who is going to say, I'll hold on to this one. Thank you. It's 5 plays 5. All of the sin bin action is now done and dusted. 12 minutes and 21 seconds left in this game. And South Africa still trailed technically on the game clock, on the scoreboard 5-4. But in terms of gold medal position, South Africa at this stage are very much in the ascendancy.
They still want to come out and win this game. That's
exactly.
For sure. I mean, they may
Here we
have
go.
at
South
this
Africa
point
with the
closed
win.
down the difference.
Oh, just not able to squeeze it in there from Clates. South Africa though still with possession, looking for an offload for Vey, lurking with intent. In comes the snapshot, and it squirts past the goal. Thailand though with possession. Here we go. Oh, nice one.
Fenter
All of a
managed
sudden,
to pick
things
up
falling
Vey.
for South Africa when it wasn't in those first 2 minutes. Here's the shot.
Oh,
Gotta be no. Just rested away, snuck away by Thailand.
big hit there.
Goodness me, why don't
Number
you sit down for a
4.
little bit? Thailand. Start all over again. Straight to a South African.
Oh, they just don't keep it in for Vey. Going to take it through. Getting harassed.
Still for Vey.
So Vey's still got it. Can he do anything? Got
Here
a pass
comes the
on.
shot!
And a pass.
And South Africa! Oh!
Mahmoud still with a shot.
Mahmoud with a shot.
Oh, what a beautiful shot and a beautiful save. Thailand's goalie keeping his glove on it. Intensity. There was really good passing and really good chances for the South African team, but Thailand saying no. We're still in the lead. We want this win at least. And they still want to get some more goals for sure.
Oh, it's non-stop action. South Africa with the face-off win. Shot comes in, deflected off a Thailand body, and it's South Africa with possession. They have the puck. Pressure though coming from the Thailand side, but good composure from South Africa.
Aubrey with
Good
it.
skating.
What a deke.
Aubrey
And
just
again,
keeps going.
come on, Aubrey.
Still going. He's
Can
still
he do
going.
it?
And stolen at the last second.
And we got a hooking or a high sticking, is that? Let's see. Number 11 for the...
I mean,
Oh, it's a hooking call on the number 11 Thai.
he had no alternative. I mean, to be fair, Aubrey was like
Anything
dancing.
to stop that goal. So
He
that was
dancing
Patrick.
through them.
Patrick Forstner had to hook him to get him to stop.
Yep.
Aubrey showing his skill there. Thailand are really doing such a good job right now
South
of
Africa.
defending.
Pressure. And
Pass back to
Carlson
the D.
decided not to shoot. He was right
Baladas.
there.
Oh,
Intercepted at the
right.
crucial moment there by Thailand. Still South Africa. Here's South Africa looking for a way through. Looking for a way through as South Africa still with it.
Carlson, Baladas.
He'll take a shot.
No.
He just loses it. Wobbles away from him. Does the puck.
It's all right, he
Looking
picked
now.
it up.
Won't
They've
take it.
still got their power play. They're moving it around.
Oh,
Tried to
my
get
word.
deflections.
Klanachan, not too sure what happened there. But there was a bobbling puck. Here comes Velonis.
Good
Into the
stop.
side of the Thailand player.
Oh, that hurt. He saw.
And
Right on the knee.
oh, great save there by Klanachan. I promise you, that was one of the best of the night.
Shame. Number 23 is really in pain. He is playing through his pain. And they... Was that
Oh, that bobbled over the back of
Literally.
Benjamin Klanachan. Somehow
it? Woo!
stayed out.
Shame that number 23 put his body on the line. He got a shot really hard on the side of the knee. And he was just playing through it. That is commitment for you.
Compton making a nuisance of himself. Here we go. Thailand on the breakaway. Fresh legs on, just getting composure.
And an
offside call by a mile.
Woo! Intensity. Such intensity.
Oh.
Thailand Still in the lead for this game. Just under 10 minutes left. They've got a shorthand for another 43 seconds. South Africa trying to compromise, to capitalize and get another goal.
It's Mahmoud with possession, comes down the ice for South Africa. Still on Mahmoud. Still with Mahmoud, he's got it.
And
oh my
he
word,
shoots.
almost scored a very much an individual goal there, but not to be. South Africa looking for a way through.
Mahmoud
Wrested away, in
missing.
comes the offload. It's Pakati.
Oh, just not hard enough to pass.
Intercepted their crucial interception there from Thailand as they now look to reset.
Great job by Jan there over just taking back control, calming it down, passing it to his D for his D to control it and dump it up. South Africa getting his fresh
lie
legs.
down for a few minutes, Nadine.
Here we go. There are paramedics if you need them in the corner.
Need that, some oxygen. South Africa getting into the time. Oh, and it's a crucial interception.
Great job by Vevey. And there we go. Penalty killed. Thailand did a good job. They didn't concede any goals.
Here we go, South Africa. Vevey.
Big hit on Vevey.
Absolutely thumped into the boards there by Patrick from Thailand. Thailand with possession. Oh, that was a very iffy pass. Krotz now breathing all over the Thailand players. South Africa waiting.
23 is back on the
Well done
ice.
there by Ryan Boyd. Probably the first time he's had to do anything in this final period. Thailand looking to build again. Going around the back of the South African goal. It's still Thailand with possession.
Up to Poon. Poon with a shot just off of the skates of Samai.
And here we go. Is that for speed? South Africa come away with that. It was ridiculous. He must have been a good 2 bodies behind the Thailand player, but still got past him. In comes the shot. South Africa. Oh, great save there from Laklana Chai.
Oh, Gio just not getting on it.
And it's a breakaway here for Thailand. And a great save.
Great save.
Bodies on the line for South Africa.
Poon trying his hardest.
And an icing call, but wow, well worth it.
Thailand are not giving up. They are still hungry for this game. They are still hungry to win, and they are still hungry for their gold. And they still can do it.
That.
What
Can't see who that
a
was.
save.
But great defense there from South Africa. And all of a sudden, there's 7 minutes.
Here we go, guys. Thailand have just pulled their goalie, so they've got 6 on 5 now. That is an open net. If South Africa can get possession and get an accurate shot, that's another goal. 7 minutes left in the period. Thailand are looking to get another goal with 6 men. That gives them an advantage of 1 extra guy.
Thailand with nothing to lose and everything to gain. Here they come.
Quick shot in there, Ryan managing to keep it out. Here's a big
Here
one
comes
from
the
4.
shot.
Oh, off the post.
The post. Still the open goal waiting for the South African strike, but Thailand all business now. Still Thailand possession. Shot comes in.
Saved by Ryan, he's still loose. The Thailand man right in front of Ryan, he's just pushing him out of his crease, like, get out of my way. South Africa are fumbling, but they're doing a good defense.
Still Thailand though. Get that one back.
Samai looking for a shot and got
for the
stolen. Number 11 back up, and they get it out the zone.
Fresh legs come. You know this is going to end badly.
Jan Land looking for a pass.
Still open goal for Thailand. Shot comes in against the legs of the South
African.
African.
There's a chance, and it's going to go.
And there it goes.
Yes,
there it goes. There it goes. It's the equalizer for South Africa. It's the equalizer, and the roof has just left the building.
I can't anymore. Well done to South Africa for that, but it was a gamble from the Thailand team. They tried, they did an outstanding job of getting the shots in there, but they just couldn't finish it. South Africa did an outstanding job of defending, and then they managed to just get that loose puck I think Mish van Duisburg should get that goal. I don't know if the other player did get contact, but we'll see shortly.
Ah, he didn't touch it. Van Duisburg was the last
I
person to
think
touch
so.
it.
5-5, guys. 6 minutes left.
Goalie's
in
back
period.
into the Thailand goal. They had nothing to lose, everything to gain. They had to take the chance. Unfortunately, it didn't pay off for them on that occasion. As South Africa come now. And I think Thailand are just shell-shocked.
I think we all
How did
are.
we get into this position? 5-5. In comes the shot. No
Thailand.
problems there for Boyd.
They really have had an outstanding game, Thailand. Well, there you go. Van
There we go.
Duisburg
It's
gets
Venter
the
with
goal,
the
assisted
puck.
by Jean Venter, number 12. Oh! So
Great
close.
skill there. It's still Thailand. They are not done yet.
No.
There's a small matter of pride at stake here as well. And here comes Venter, one-on-one. Will he take the shot? Yes, he will. Oh, just stolen away at the last second. The final touch going to the Thailand player. Absolutely thumped
There
into the
we
boards.
have a boarding call going on number 14. That's Uthman. No? Who's that? Venter.
Venter's going to go and
Venter's
spend
going
some naughty
to
time alone. With 4 minutes 57 on the game clock. He's going to sit down for 2 of those minutes.
So that is Reynard Venter, number 14, the brother of John Venter. The crowd is going mad. And South Africa on a penalty kill again. But again, as we know, they are really proving really good in their penalty kill and actually getting some goals short-handed. And you know, I actually refed the game that they played before this tournament as a practice, and I was watching the penalty kills, you know, with the coach who was playing the penalty kills to see how it would go. And they did it in that penalty kill, and I already said, you guys have got a strong penalty kill because you're already getting short-handed goals. And it's proved. It's doing it here. So kudos to the coach.
Absolutely. South Africa short-handed. It's never bothered them the entire tournament that they've been short-handed, sometimes even down to just 3 players. But I tell you, this is not going to be an issue for them tonight. Oh my word, it's Samai.
Oh, and he's playing that puck on the ice, and he's did a good job. Carlson.
In comes the shot.
Oh, what a
Oh,
save.
well done there by Kleinachai. Holds it out. Should have been goal number 6 there for South Africa, but well saved there by the Thailand goalkeeper, Benjamin David Kleinachai. Let's have a look. It's Ken for Thailand, looking for the setup. The offload goes to number 23. Very tight, very tough and physical.
Oh,
Sticks are in there. The skipper
Wide
gets
one.
some space. In comes the shot. Oh, and across the goal. I really thought that that was going to go in. Not to be. Pressure now from South Africa. The skipper himself, a very difficult man to get past. And it goes along the boards.
Pakati picking it up while the rest of the team get fresh
No,
legs.
just not getting it there. The pass coming too early there for Gio. Just absolutely chasing hard there was Gio. Not able to get a hold of the puck though, but it's South Africa who have it through Van Duisburg.
Gio looking wide for the pass. Venter dumping it up, but not quite getting any power on it. Thailand setting it up. D to D.
Well,
Good pass up to the number 14.
good space there for Thailand.
Venter getting it away. And there we go, full strength. Big shot
Into the
saved
South
by
Africans.
Mark.
Pressure comes, the screams from the South African fans.
They're wanting that goal. 2.5 minutes left in this period
South
and
Africa
game.
with Fave.
Aubrey taking it through, getting
Overy's
close
like
down.
in and out. There goes the stick. Still Fave, looking for the offload. Here comes the shot. Saved there by Kleinachai.
thought Oberry's stick went flying, so somebody gave him a stick and got off the ice.
And shot comes in.
Oh, trickled pass.
He didn't get hold of it. He didn't certainly have any control. Somebody else lost the arm on the other side of the ice. Here comes Thailand Masato with the deflection there from Boyd.
It's Clates who's lost his glove. Ow.
Oh,
Taiwan
just his glove.
Thailand are putting their pressure on as much as they can. They're still wanting to keep this game. They're 5-all. If they can still keep the win on the game, that's still something for them that they really, really want at this time.
1.5 minutes left, and South Africa happy to just wind down the clock. They've done what they needed to do. Secured the gold medal. It's only going to go to South Africa. There's no way that Thailand are coming back from this one. But as I said earlier, there's the small matter of pride.
Ooh, big hit there
at
by
stake.
Surf.
Here we go. South Africa looking
1
for the
minute
win.
left.
Over the top. Sets up Van Duisberg, who goes down the ice and into the boards. Comes away for Thailand. There's less than a minute to go. Clates, long range. No problem there for Kleinachar, who doesn't hold on to it. Sets up the Thailand players now.
He's not allowed to hold on to it at this time because there's no no South Africans putting pressure on it. So by the rules, he has to let it go. It keeps the game flowing.
Pass going behind.
Come on.
It's the
Thailand
skipper.
getting his hand on it.
Comes straight up the ice. He's going to get another shot. Not to be, though. Great interception there from Thailand. Get away from me, says Samai, as he pushes. I forget who it is, but number 7 off his back. Space here. Just going to close that door.
Them. Pakati wheeling it around. Samai.
It's Samai. He's
12
done.
seconds. Can he get a shot?
Looking for the offload.
It's behind. There's 6 seconds. And it's cleared.
He knows it's done and dusted. In fact, so do I. And that's the buzzer.
That's that. It's a draw on this game. South Africa have basically taken gold for the tournament, but they still have to have overtime. They still have to have overtime. There has to be a winner for this game. Wow. What an evenly matched game. South Africa came back from nothing, and they managed to put away the goals, five goals to chase Thailand.
Let me remind you that early in the second period, Thailand were 4-0 up. They were 4-0 up. The match has ended 5-5. There's going to be overtime.
There is. And South Africa, you know, they definitely came back in the last period, like insane. It's just been a really great game to watch. So 3 minutes intermission, and then there's overtime. So the overtime, they play a period with 3-on-3, and as far as I'm aware, it's either going to be 5 or 15 minutes, depending on what they've decided at the beginning of the tournament, what they wanted to play. So it's a different kind of hockey when you're watching a 3-on-3. The skills that come out, because they've got more space to pass, they've either got to decide whether they're going to commit or whether they're going to do passive defense work or not. So it opens up the game quite a lot. And I know that the South African team as well, when we were doing this training, this before game that we were watching them play, you know, they practice and practice, and we'll just have to see how it turns out. See if it all pays off. See who's going to come away with the win on this game. Right now we have Alex Oberry on the first 3, and Fenta and Pakati. And we've got the 2 assistant captains for Thailand, number 21 and 21 and 11. And it looks like number 5, I think, is also going to be on the ice. So I don't know if you just heard that, but if you're having a look at the scoreboard, South Africa's got 40 shots in total, and Thailand have got 31 shots. So Kleine Shea definitely taking the most shots there, and only letting 5 in. So he's been doing a great job of keeping his team together. Just 1 minute left and then they'll start this next overtime period. Just do a quick shout out here to the sponsors of the tournament. We have CFW Fans, Western Province Ice Hockey Association, Huguenot Valley Natural Spring Water, World Wildlife Fund, Western Cape Government, South African Ice Hockey Federation, Peninsula Beverages, City of Cape Town, and the IIHF, of course, being our international hosting body. Thank you to all of you sponsors who make this possible to us in this beautiful facility at the Grand West Ice Station at Sun International, and that's in Cape Town, South Africa, people. Yes, we have ice hockey here, and we have for years. Pakati and Obery winning that face-off, and as you can see already, it's a much more slowed down and wide open game, this 3-on-3. Tactics are very different in order to try and get that winning goal, and it is a sudden death goal. 5 minutes in this period.
Oh, crucial interception there from Fenter. Not able to control it though.
Good chip there by Van Doesburg, just getting his stick on it. Shot wide.
Side of the net. Shot to come.
Boyd making sure it's safe.
It's Fenter who'll come away with it for South Africa. Looking for Van Doesburg. Will he? No. South Africa looking for a way through. It's like a game of chess all of a sudden.
It's very different. The space to move and skate. And here comes Mahmoud.
Here goes Mahmoud! And saved there by Klanachai.
Wow, Mahmoud really going in there. Quite an intimidating thing to see that guy coming at you with a goal.
Mahmoud just turned on the jets. He was gone. Just not able to score.
So we have Samai, Carlsa and Mahmoud now against number 23, 14 and 4 from Thailand. Carlsa getting that puck back, but Thailand taking it away and winning that. 23 got possession, up to 14.
There we go. It's Thailand
14 looking for
with
the
possession.
pass or the shot.
In comes the shot, no problem.
Ryan making sure it is safe.
The crowd loved that.
Yes. Thailand have done a great job considering the difference of this game to their first game against South Africa. It's actually been really, it's completely different. They've really come back strong in this game.
When we've seen them stick to their tactics of just putting themselves in the faces of the opponents, that's worked for them, and they've stuck to that. Here goes the skipper. Will he take a shot? He's looking for the offload, intercepted there by Thailand as they come away with it down the boards. It's squirted up the ice. That's going to go to South Africa as fresh legs come on for the blue team.
Gio picking it up, looking for Fenter, or is that Plates? Plates.
Gio with the shot.
Oh,
wide. Plates looking for a way through. Not to be. Still Gio.
Fenter.
Still Fenter.
Picking it up. Plates with a slight pass there to Gio. Gio now wanting to get a pass back. Plates looking for Gio again. No one through the slot.
Nobody home there for South Africa, but still it's Gio who has it. Very much in the danger zone. In comes the shot.
Wide, Klets.
It's
Veladas
who's
now.
got it now. Looking for a way through across the ice.
They're looking for changes. Veladas to Van Doesburg. Ooh. Don't fumble by your net. Here we go. Obery waiting up top. Whoa, Obery waiting for the pass.
Offload and
just not in time for that deflection in. Puck is loose. It's still gone in. Van Duisburg can
making
still
a nuisance
make
of
it.
himself, and to good effect, as it's a very messy scramble away there from Thailand.
If these teams, if neither of them score, it'll go into
Clear
penalty
on.
shots.
Here comes the
What
shot.
a save. The crowd goes wild in here.
I gotta tell you, Ryan Boyd comes as advertised. Spider-Man, if you don't mind. It's Aubrey. Now, we start all over again. South Africa looking for a way through. So much space, you wonder what on earth are they looking for? But it's how to find the way through this Thailand defense. It's been rock solid.
Vevey to
bit of a check.
Fenter. Fenter on the board. Is going to pass it long to Vevey or hand it off to Aubrey. Aubrey. Fenter.
Not an Aubrey. Here we
Fenter
go.
to Aubrey. Aubrey, can he get through?
South Africa with Aubrey.
Oh, just
Well
not
done,
getting there.
kept it out.
Vevey back checking hard. Putting the pressure on Thailand, not wanting them to get past. Thailand bringing it back.
40
South
seconds
Africa.
left in this first period of,
Well, it's the only period of overtime.
in fact, the only period of overtime.
And then it's penalty shots. Offside. Oh, and a high stick. Oh. At this point, you don't want to have a fight. It's been nice, clean hockey for a while. It was an accident. It was an accident. It was a follow through from the shot or the pass. But in all fairness, you are supposed to keep control of your stick and make sure it doesn't go anywhere near a person's face. Whew, 31 seconds left.
South Africa come
Carlson.
away with it.
Two. Surf to Samai.
Tell you what, South Africa score now in these last 20 seconds, and we may have to apologize to a neighboring state for too much noise. Another country will hear us.
Carlson up to Samai.
Samai, he's got 7 seconds.
Can he
Here
do
he
it?
comes.
Get the
And
shot.
In comes the shot. Well
Saved
done
by
from them
Klein
Klein
O'Shea.
That's the end.
And that is the overtime period. 5-5 still. Wow. This is really an awesome game, guys, because, you know, you have gold medal games where it's either a complete annihilation, but having one that goes down to a draw and then going down to a penalty shooting out, it's just, that's entertainment, that's hockey, and that's what we're here for. The love of the sport. It's just fun the whole way through. Nail-biting stuff. Right. So they'll have a flip of the coin to see who gets to go first. They will do the ice here. So there will be a bit of a break. I think they'll only do the middle section.
Right.
So they have to get the ice nice and clean and smooth so that they can have the penalty shots with a fair chance on either side. So, yeah, guys, I think we're going to have a bit of a break, a couple minutes. Yeah. They're going to do the flip of the coin here. Both captains ready with the referee. Home team get to choose head or tails. And it looks like Thailand won, and they've said that South Africa will go first. So South Africa will start off with the shots, and Thailand will chase.
Okay.
Wow, the crowd are sitting here anticipating this win. It's been a really good match between these two teams. Thailand have given it everything, and they've really come back, showing what a good team they are. I'm still impressed with their precise shots. Again, I'm using that word overused, but the accuracy, it's just been great. Great hockey to watch, especially in these lower divisions. You know, we're not anywhere near the Canada and the USA. I mean, they've got ice in their backyard. They can make a pond in winter. South Africa have only got a few ice rinks here and there. And, I mean, Thailand, I'm pretty sure, are the same. We come from a background where it's no natural ice. We don't get snow here in South Africa. So, you know, we have to have our built ice rinks, which this facility is fantastic. We have facilities up in I think there's about 8 rinks up in the Gauteng area in Tshwane, and we have 1 in PE, or what's not PE anymore.
Gqeberha.
There you go, you got the word. And we've got one down in KwaZulu-Natal as well. Actually, there's 2, one in Manton-Toti and one in Durban Central. So, you know, there's a lot of hockey being played around South Africa, but mostly in Johannesburg. That's where the bulk of the players are. And
But I
then
mean, when
Cape
you
Town.
can count the number of ice rinks on your 2 hands for an entire country,
Yeah.
you realize you've got a small number of facilities at your disposal. So it does sort of suggest that what we're seeing here tonight is, I mean, imagine if there were more facilities, imagine there were bigger numbers,
Yeah.
what the standard of play would look like. Certainly been impressed with this tournament this week. Bosnia, of course, not in action tonight, but they certainly also contributed. They gave as good as they got, particularly last night as they went down 4-3
Yeah.
to Thailand. And at
also-
some stages I was going, surely Bosnia will come away with the win here.
and
but
they
not-
opened up the goals. They were in
opened
the
up
lead.
the goals, yes, exactly. A really good performance there. We've seen some really good performances across all 3 teams. Very competitive, very physical. They have all wanted to win, which is exactly the way that you approach a tournament. They have come not to make up numbers. And of course tonight's game, crucial, and it's only fitting, I suppose, that we go to penalty shootouts because the game was that tight.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. I mean, the referees have had their hard work cut out for them tonight. It's an extra long game for them as well. They also getting refreshed up here, getting their legs off. Remember, referees have to be extra super fit to be on this ice because they stay on the ice the whole game, except for when there's a period break. They're skating the whole time. They don't get to get off and have a quick break. The referee does the work all the way up and down one way, keeping up with the play. So yes, officials are very vital to this game. And I mean, of course, I will always give kudos to the officials here. And we obviously have our Mornay, who has had his first debut IIHF tournament here in South Africa, and we have our referee-in-chief here in Western Province, Jonathan Berger, who will be going to Luxembourg in the beginning of April to do the division above this, and he's got about 5 or 6 teams that he's going to be doing in Division 3A, I think it is, so it's going to be quite intense. Hotshot 6004. You're asking, do SA players outside of the country in Europe and USA? Only as individuals when they get the opportunities to go, but not so much as a team. South Africa is very isolated down at the bottom of the continent, and you know the only place that's come up that's getting closer to having this is Kenya. They've only just recently had an ice rink open up in Kenya, and you know they've had a lot of media coverage and a lot of NHL guys going through to Kenya. But we haven't yet set up any plays or games because it's also so recent, and with COVID stopping hockey and you know having a few years, we'll have to get all that ball rolling. We would love to have more games. There's an Asia Cup that Asian players and all those Asian teams get to go to, and there's a Euro Cup, and there's a whole lot of other leagues. But internationally, South Africa don't get much exposure except for their World Championships every year, and it's the same all round for all of the teams. I mean, we would love to be able to do a Tri-Nations with Australia and New Zealand, but again, it's far and it's a lot of cost. And South Africa, being a non-profit, you know, it relies fully on sponsorship and donations. So it's tough for the players working their jobs to be able to afford that kind of a trip.
Yeah, and I think that's the important distinction right there, that there are very few full professionals inside the South African setup. It's work during the day and play in the afternoons and the evenings. That is just the way it has to be set up. Okay.
So we got Dylan Compton here, number 7 for South Africa, who will be going first. Again, Benjamin Klenische. And this is the beginning of the shootout. Here we go.
Saved by Kleinichai. No problems there as he narrowed the gap on Compton.
Right, we have there number 21 from Thailand, the assistant captain, Jan Mikael Isaksen, and he's going to be going up against Ryan Boyd, our number 1 goalie in South Africa. Here we go. Saved by Boyd. Right, let's see who's
Not for
next
nothing
for South
are these
Africa.
The
Dean Mahmoud, number 5.
now these two goalkeepers have impressed throughout the tournament. I'm not surprised to see them save these. Here we go.
Definitely.
It's Mahmoud as he comes away with the puck. And
Save
again,
by Klenische.
well saved, trying to sneak it between the pads. Not to be, as it's still goalless.
42 shots to 34 at the end of that. Yo. Here we go. We have number 15 from Thailand. And that is Hideki Nagayama.
He's the captain. Coming into Boyd.
Quick
Save!
shot. Ryan is sneaking in that 5-hole, and Ryan just closing it down. Here we go with Jack Valadas, number 4. Can he get one up?
Very difficult. These goalies know what they do. They close. You see immediately. It's Kleiner off his line, closing the gap, narrowing the target. Oh, off the pole.
No goal.
And
Didn't
also
go past. Goals displaced as well, but no goal. So next player up is number 23 from Thailand, and that is Masato Kitayama. Here he goes.
Here we go. Here it comes. Up the middle, making it difficult. In comes the
And
shot.
a goal! Number 23 getting the goal for Thailand.
Gets
Let's
it
put them up.
underneath Boyd. He'll be disappointed. That was a slight, I suppose, miscalculation in terms of the line of attack there from the Thailand player, but a goal nonetheless.
Now we have number 14, Reynard Fenter. Can he equalize in this penalty shootout? And he does it. He does it. It's in. He got the goal. I mean, the goal.
Have you seen stick work like that?
Wow. Well done, Reynard. Right. Even again. Even all night. Well, not all night. I mean, when South Africa eventually
very,
came back.
very exciting. Here we go.
Now we
That
have
was fantastic to watch.
number
Such
18,
skill.
Natastate
Going very wide.
Pagulisalate.
Looking to come on this side. No problem. Oh,
And
it's in!
It's a goal! Ryan unfortunately fumbled that one.
Didn't cover it enough there, did Boyd. It snuck through.
Okay.
All the pressure on the skipper
2-1.
with Mansamai. Very tough now.
Number 24 here. South Africa's captain. A lot of booing going around. I'm not quite sure why. Here we go with Samai.
Samai. Saved!
2-1 still to Thailand. Is that it?
I think it's, isn't it?
It's 2-1. And they won the game.
That's it. If ever there
Well
was
done,
a
Thailand.
delayed response.
They won the game. South Africa's still got to be happy. Thailand with the win. I'm impressed and I am chuffed for them. They deserved that. They gave it their all. They never gave up. They've been consistent throughout the tournament. So well done to the Thailand team. Captain coming across here to shake hands with the officials. And that, my friends, is that. That is the end of this World Championship Division, I can't even say it, Division 3B in South Africa, hosted here in Cape Town at Grand West Ice Station. The team are loving the crowd right now. They've done an outstanding job of entertaining us tonight, both of these teams, and to Bosnia, our guests as well, brought it every step of the way. It's been entertaining throughout. They're going to have the stars of the matches now, the MVPs of the game, and then they will probably start with the closing ceremony and awarding the MVPs of each team and the best forwards, best defense, and best goalies, and then obviously we will have the medal ceremony. So, how have you enjoyed this tournament this time, Jeremy?
You know, I've got to tell you, it was one of the fastest tournaments I've seen. Very fast on the ice from all three teams. Good skill, and obviously excited to see our visitors from both Bosnia-Herzegovina and Thailand come and be part of the excitement. And just seeing the new names making their way through the ranks. Always nice when we have world championship, world-class events in our country and in our city. Hopefully we see some more teams, maybe even the same players, come back again in the future.
MVPs for South Africa. Number 24, Uthman Samai, getting MVP for the game tonight. Player number 18, Natasate Patigosek, getting the MVP for this game. Best players of each team. South Africa. Cameron Burrell getting the MVP for the South African team, getting his awesome Tusso IIHF watch. Thailand's turn now. Woo! Benjamin Glenashay getting the MVP of the team, and definitely well deserved. Getting his special Tusso IIHF watch. Be back soon. Best goalkeeper of the tournament goes to Thailand's Benjamin Klenische, and that's selected by the Directorate Committee. Congratulations, and he's definitely deserved that.
And the best defender goes to South Africa, player number 18.
Player number 18, Cameron Burrell. He's not on the ice at the moment. But he gets best defenseman. Uthman
The skipper
Samai,
himself.
best forward of the tournament. Final score 6-5 to Thailand on that game after a penalty kill and overtime. Somebody asked me, is that the president on the ice? It depends on which president you're speaking, because there's two presidents there. Frank Gonzalez is the president of Spain Ice Hockey. We have Jason Surf, who's the president of SA Ice Hockey. But if you're asking about the gentleman who's wearing the hockey jersey, he's a representative and a councilman from South Africa, or from the Cape Town, city of Cape Town. I'm not quite sure his name. They were going to roll out the carpet, but I see they didn't. So they're telling everybody, please slow down.
Yeah.
You're not on skates.
Wheel spin, wheel spin.
And here we go, Bosnia and Herzegovina going up to collect their bronze medals for a tournament that they played their hearts out in. Well done, Team Bosnia and Herzegovina.
They'll be particularly pleased with their last game. Good performance at the end.
Definitely.
And wow, so unlucky to come away with that 4-3 loss to Thailand, but I suppose on balance the right result. Good to have had them here, and certainly look forward to welcoming them back to South Africa in the future.
I think this is number 8 over here. It looks like the youngsters. Great to see such young and up-and-coming talent. And I believe that Bosnia and Herzegovina don't actually have their own ice rink, and they've only actually been playing in other neighboring places to get practice, and they've only had like 6 months of ice, obviously, during winter. So they have really done an outstanding job of coming here and performing. You know, if they've been battling with that kind of a situation with no ice. So kudos to them. Suave Kabashe is the official from the city of Cape Town who's handing over their bronze trophy to the Bosnia and Herzegovina captain.
Ladies and gentlemen, both and receiving silver for the tournament goes to Thailand.
Thailand coming away with the silver medal after an outstanding win tonight and performance. They definitely never gave up the whole tournament. So congratulations to Thailand.
Thailand may go forward to receive the medals from coaches.
Some of these guys are very tall, and on skates they're even taller.
Yeah, their coaches don't seem to be as tall. I'd actually like to see Papan standing next to Samai and just see, you know. I think Papan is 6'4" as well. Either that or 6'3", but Samai is 6'3".
He's a big lad, eh? He's a very big lad.
And both of them, you can see when they're playing, they've got such long reach because their sticks are just as long. And, you know, they've got that extra, like, I'm keeping it away from you, you can't get me kind. But still, Papan with his shots, they were so accurate on the goal every single time and strong and powerful. Great player there on the defensive side. Shame with he's still got his stitch up ear over there. Number 15 from the Thailand team. Took a hell of a shot to the ear in the first game and ended up with 10 stitches.
Yeah, 10 stitches later and he's back on the ice.
Stitch me up, coach, I want to get back on. And South Africa coming away with a gold for this tournament. Thailand getting their silver trophy from the president of SA Ice Hockey Association, Jason Surf. So the last two tournaments, or last tournament, it's South Africa here with gold. The women took gold in Bulgaria in 2020. And here they go. The crowd goes wild. Well done to South Africa. Very, very happy team, very happy crowd. Hard work done by all the players and officials. Samai being the first up to get the medal, and he is going to help hand them to his team. Thank you guys, all of you back home in Joburg, South Africa, everywhere that you are, watching your friends, your family watching, to all the international viewers that we've had watching this live stream. Thank you so much for all your support. It's been awesome to have you and interact with you. Even though tonight we were very much involved in the game, we just couldn't tear our eyes away from it. Thank you for being there to watch this hockey and develop it in both or all three of these countries. It's really growing phenomenally, and we need all the help we can get. And I just want to say again, I always tend to say this at the last minute, but Pedigree Media have put on the most outstanding, media production for this, and to be able to broadcast this worldwide. Well done to Pedigree Media, the directors, and all of these producers here that are the cameramen and everybody that have been doing such an outstanding job. So kudos to all of you guys as well.
Nobody is leaving.
Nope.
Really nice to see the fans are just exactly where they were during the match action. They are here and standing there as well for the presentation ceremony as well.
Frank Gonzalez giving away the gold trophy to Samai. Ready to lift it in happiness with his team. They are waiting in anticipation to go and huddle around him. There they go. Great job, guys.
Somebody's supposed to make a speech, but they haven't told the South African team yet.
Well done, guys. They're just doing a quick victory lap. Loving their crowd support. It's not very often you get these moments.
Oh my word.
What a performance here for them tonight.
Having said this, it's been a wonderful time here in Cape Town. Thank you for having us join here, Mr. President, and we look forward to coming back. On behalf of the International Ice Hockey Federation, I hereby declare the IIHF 2022 World Championship Division 3 closed.
All that's left to do is for us to say goodbye and to thank everybody who's been coming down to the ice rink every night for their support. That's been amazing to both see and hear. And then also, of course, for all of you who've joined us on our streams, who have been part of the international viewership and who have been chatting to us through the various games, giving questions and opinions and support and just shout-outs. Thanks to you as well. Really a successful 5 or 6 days as it was, and then of course also a big shout out to the various teams, Thailand, Bosnia-Herzegovina and South Africa. Just from my side, of course, to the production team here at Grand West for making the broadcast possible. Well done to the team, and in particular to Pedigree Media. Nadine Sheffield and I are partners in crime, and we've certainly had a great time, and we hope you did too as well. Thanks so much and good night.
Thank you, everybody. It's been awesome to have you. And Jeremy, thank you. I hope you come back again. And I know we're going to get another tournament soon. So please, it's going to be fun. But well done to all teams. Thank you to all the officials, all the sponsors, Pedigree Media. And good night, everybody.
Good
See
night.
you soon.